Have you ever wondered why some men are so angry? Psychologist Eric Fromm suggests that anger can be a transformation of feelings of impotence into a sense of omnipotence. But let's dive deeper based on the work of Donald Dunn, who's a longtime expert on abuse dynamics. So shame and humiliation have profound effects on one's sense of self. So they don't just hurt feelings, they actually eat away at a person's identity. And for young boys who have experienced abuse, either directly or indirectly in their family, this can produce something that's called aversive arousal. So that's a state of intense, frenzied agitation. So this is more than just uncomfortable, it's almost unbearable. Growing up in such an environment, a boy learns to withdraw, either through fantasy or through psychic numbing, a kind of self hypnosis that blunts these overwhelming feelings. However, this only covers up the fear and anguish which threaten to surface at any time. So, as men, expressing this turmoil is really challenging. Anger becomes their go-to emotion. It's seen as more socially acceptable and less embarrassing than admitting fear or anxiety. This transformation of fear into anger is a defense mechanism masking deeper vulnerabilities. Anger is also a defense to head off feelings of shame. But the thing is, when shame is experienced in healthy doses, it's really an essential emotion for the development and maintenance of loving, respectful relationships. It acts as a moral compass, so it guides us to acknowledge and rectify our mistakes and to empathize with how our actions affect other people. And in a relationship, the ability to feel shame signifies a capacity for self-reflection, responsibility, and empathy. These are key ingredients for mutual understanding and growth. So a man who's unable to experience shame may struggle to form healthy reciprocal relationships. He might lack the necessary empathy and self-awareness to recognize and address his actions' impact on you, which totally hinders the development of deep, meaningful connection based on mutual respect and care. He simply might not have the capacity for a healthy relationship. So yeah, we can empathize with the underlying pain that he feels, but we can't take on the burden of processing his emotions for him. He has to do that hard emotional work for himself, preferably with a therapist. So you can say, hey, I really care for you. And you can come back to me when you have the emotional skills of a grown-up. Empathize, but don't romanticize. Follow for more tips on recognizing manipulation and control tactics.